Coffee, Sunday, awesome. Oh yeah, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're back with your boy Muzzy McGee. Thank you for joining me again on this next live stream session, guys. We're gonna start cranking up the heat, meaning that I'm going to start pushing up the tempo a lot. Not this week, but starting next week. So today, like I said before, we're still gonna go over the C major scale and all the things that we're doing today. Because I said I have to push that back to tomorrow because I have a presentation I've got to get done tomorrow. But that's not gonna stop me from being here right now with y'all. Yes, I just want people to understand that. And yeah, and the crazy thing is I never get nervous about presentations. I never used to until I came over to Europe, and now I am freaking out about it. So thankfully, I am able to, another reason that these live stream sessions have been pretty good for me is because they help me kind of get over the hill, get over the hump of the stress of being in, doing presentations and talking to people and being able to kind of sort through how I'm feeling in real time with what I'm talking and trying to make sure that I'm effectively conveying messages when I do that. And part of being on the live stream is helpful with that. Again, but I'm in my room. I'm not standing out in front of a group of people. But it does make it easier when you are doing stuff that is out of your comfort zone. Now, I've been in my comfort zone here for a minute, so I've got to start doing more activities outside, like playing guitar outside more because I need to really get in the habit of mentally getting into that space. So this is good for me. This is a good thing in the sense that, like, it's, this presentation, it's just a work thing, so it's not really that big of a deal. Either way, I still get my checks, some that. So anyway, yeah, not a big deal. I go by the name Muzzy McGee, guys. For those of you who've never joined the channel before, I want to say thank you for joining me today. For those of you who've joined me before, I want to go ahead and say thank you for having joined me before, and thank you for joining me now. And for those of you who have not joined the stream, and you're just joining today, thank you for joining me today. And for those of you who are just trying to stop by, then, thank you for stopping by. I'm sorry, I'm trying to make sure I have this thing open at the same time. I've had issues beforehand with the, what do you call that? The whatchamacallit. So I've had issues with the chat section, which has been a bit complicated from time to time because of the fact that sometimes YouTube would just disconnect me. So I don't know if it was an internet thing. I've changed it for fiber optics at this point. So I have a different box now at this point. So what was I going to say? Yeah, so thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. Happy Sunday to all of you. Let's get right into it, guys. I'm going to get into my spiel real quick. For those of you who never joined the channel before, hello, my name is Muzzy McGee. And this is my channel, yeah. So what I'm trying to do here, at least for this channel, is let me go over my spiel real quick. My spiel is basically, this channel is about, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. My channel is about 4 things. The first 2 things involve the live stream. The live stream is broken down into 2 individual parts. The first part is the practice session, and the second part is the improvisational section. Now, the practice session is about me practicing and you practicing and us practicing together, us suggesting to each other different influencers and different influencers, as well as different exercises that can help us get from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, from the expert onto the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. This will be accomplished through this basic structure that can change, the exercises within it will change for sure, but the structure in itself may change. So we're going to start with warm-ups. We're going to do scales, chords, different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, different licks of the week, as well as different chords and voices. Did I say chord progressions? I did not. And then different licks of the week, different cover songs to try to get to those levels, obviously, to get better at guitar playing. We're going to use that to build the foundation that we need to do the second thing, which is to play improvisational guitar music, which is to basically have that skill set of being an improvisational guitar player. What does that mean? It means basically on the live stream, I will be the one that's going to be improving. Playing over it using my understanding of scales and chords and how they work together to create the best music I possibly can in real time. It's a very important skill to have, and so my whole goal is to obviously have you judge me, tell me if I'm doing good, bad, terribly, whatever. Just let me know constructively why I'm doing bad, or maybe suggesting different influencers that can help me get to the virtuoso levels of improvisational playing. It's my hope that at a certain point you will feel not only comfortable but confident enough to put this stuff out yourself, to use the backing tracks I have in the playlist section of my channel, for you to make your own video, record it, upload it to YouTube, and hopefully sending it to me with your permission, I would like to at the very least talk about it. I may not show the video, but I can at least talk about it on my channel. The last thing is basically, or the third thing, basically what I ask people to do, let me just go into this. So basically when I talk about your stuff, it's the effort, the goal is to obviously get better. It's not to judge you or to make you feel bad about yourself. It's just to constructively talk about how you attack the fretboard and things that you can do that may have helped me back in those particular periods of time. So with that being said, I go into the third thing, which is what the whole channel is about. And I know people are confused about this because I have not done a single thing technically, I have not uploaded a single thing that will help me move in this direction, but the point is uploading every day. So the third thing is what the whole channel is about. Okay, the whole channel is about me creating music in Logic Pro X. It's about me using my understanding of the guitar, my understanding of the fretboard, my understanding of music theory to create the best music I can in Logic Pro X. It's about me singing and songwriting. It's about me creating guitar parts. It's about me doing all these different things, creating different synthesizers, different synthesizer-driven sounds, different sound design projects, working on all these things and publishing them on a regular basis so that people can see my skill set and that I can continue to progress as a producer, because that's the thing that I'm really trying to do. But having a principal instrument is as important as this thing, because you've got to use your principal instrument to understand your principal instrument, to understand how music works together and how it functions together. And that's the basis of sound structure, and that's what you need to understand those things. So these are important. Having this skill as a guitar player or as a piano player or any of these things, these are all very important to do that. And having improvisational skills allows you to do these things on the fly, and producing every single day obviously will help you get better as a producer. So the whole goal is, so 100% of the music I'll be putting out there will start off as absolute dog shit. It just will. But the other 10%, the 100% of the music I'll be putting out there will be music for me in an effort to get better. But 90% of it will be music for me personally. The other 10% will be split into two parts: 5% for people who are looking for new music and want to work with me as an artist to artist or musician to musician. And the other part will be music that I'll be creating for people who are working on short films. I work with a bunch of people who work in the short film industry in the area in which I live, and it's helpful because it helps out with the channel. Because it helps me helps them work on their projects and they grow their projects. It helps me work on my projects. It's free for them. It's free for me. It's a win-win. We build contacts, we build friendships, we build relationships, and it also helps me develop the dexterity in my brain that allows me to continue to work on films in a different, or allows me to do sound design in a different way than I would normally do it. Because you don't experience sound the same way in a movie theater that you would experience in real life. It's just not. That's what it is. Number 4. Basically, when people don't watch the channel still serves for me as where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. So if any of that sounds good to you, what I ask people to do is go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. But when people comment in real time, obviously I get to see those comments. Hopefully it's constructive criticism, like things about the lighting or things about the sound quality, things of that nature. I can address those issues, provided they don't cost any money. I can address those issues immediately. And then when I address those issues become non-issues, so that we can move forward and amicably towards the goals of being better guitar players. I ask people to like, comment, subscribe, because my number one goal is to make sure this channel is net zero for me and net zero for you. And I've figured out the math behind it. Like I said, it'd be about private lesson money. So every hour I work here will probably be the equivalent about the private lesson money. So whatever that is. So I know when I was playing trumpet, it was about 20, 25 bucks an hour. But if I was getting that for this channel every single day for every hour, well, give or take about 35, 40 bucks an hour for the channel, then that's what would help me make sure that at least net zero, which would mean be at zero cost for me, electricity-wise, with the instruments that I have to pay for, with the strings and all those things. It would help me just basically be at zero, break even, especially considering I'm already 1610 in the hole right now for the channel. But I don't want the money to come out of your pocket. But again, I can't do until I get the advertiser-driven revenue necessary to do so. So I have to ask people to do the second thing to make donations to the channel. And again, I'll make that a link available in the description of every single video, and it's already available there. I'll post it in the chat. It's my Ko-fi account, ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. Again, that's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. If you'd like to donate, you can donate as little as $1 to the account, or you can donate more to the channel if you'd like to do so. Again, I don't want to make that the centerpiece of the channel, but again, at this particular point, I kind of have to, because the channel is not generating any money. It seems silly for me to ask people, knowing the economic hardships that people are undergoing at this particular moment in time, to ask people to donate. But again, I got to build this channel, and I got to do it in a way that's sustainable for all parties involved. So donate if you can. If you decide you don't want to, there's another way you can help out with the channel from a financial perspective, provided you decide to do so, and that's through the cryptocurrency referral links. Now, if you look at the available in the description of every single channel, every single video, is a copy of the cryptocurrency referral links I have available in every single or on every platform I trade. So if you want to check those things out, it's a referral friend program. You click on them, you sign up, and the sign-ups are all for free. Obviously, everything's all for free. If you decide you want to spend 50 bucks or more on any of these websites, they will offer you perks and benefits. Those perks and benefits they would not normally offer you unless you were signed up with a referral friend program. The reason is they want clients like me to get new clients in the door. They will offer you that same opportunity in maybe 2 months or a month, or after you make X amount of trades. I'm not sure. Each platform is different. But if you want to get involved, it helps out that way. Again, I'm passionate about cryptocurrency. So that's why I'm sharing this with you guys. That's the only reason I'd be having it on this channel, because it just helps out with the channel, but it's also a passion of mine. But again, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. I trade cryptocurrency every day. I'm very idealistic about the Web 3.0 and the blockchain applications as it relates to ownership, as it relates to how we communicate on the internet, how it relates to Web 3.0. And those are things of personal opinions. And I could talk for hours about some of them, maybe not hours, but I could talk for a while about a bunch of those things. And I very much like them. So if you want to get involved, you can. And it helps out with the channel in the following way. When you spend $50 or more, they will offer you perks and benefits that you would not normally get otherwise. For whatever perks and benefits that they offer you, they will in turn offer me as I'm the referring client. And therefore, this channel, as I'm using 15 to 20%, which I said I'm setting the baseline at $50, and I'm going all the way to $100 based on how much I get from the channel, but that's the limit. So I will be spending 15 to 20% up to $100 onto the channel with a minimum now at $50. So I will be posting things that people can see the things that I want to purchase, and you can participate in the thing that I might actually purchase at the end of the beginning, January 1st, 2026. Lastly, before we get into the video, before we get into the practice session, guys, is basically the easiest way to help out with the channel and the freest way to help out with the channel is by subscribing to me across all platforms. I'm currently available on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch. I'm not active on Twitch at the moment. I'm not very active on Instagram, or not Instagram. I'm not very active on TikTok at the moment, but I do have videos up there on Instagram. The last thing is I'm very active on Facebook and Instagram. Anybody who's texted me or Facebook me or Instagram me, they will tell you that I get back to them in a relatively quick manner. Yeah, so the best way to help me grow the channel is obviously, besides subscribing and liking and commenting to my YouTube channel, is by subscribing to me across any of those platforms. Because helping me grow those platforms will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel, and help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other channels. Ladies and gentlemen, one hand washes the other. We're going to get right into it, guys. I wanted to say 3 things real quick. Right quick. Number 1, I do curse on this channel. You will hear me, especially when I get frustrated, say things like shit and fuck. That is who I am. That is a part of my nature. I want people to understand that because I'd rather you know that up front than be surprised later on and be like, oh, I thought he was a good boy. Like this and the other. Like, I'm a good kid. I'm a good person. But at the same time, like, I do curse and I don't see the problem with it. But I come from the South, so I understand some people don't like it. But some of the influencers as well that I will suggest, they also curse too. Most musicians I know curse like sailors. I'm pretty sure. And I'm not just talking about musicians that play in rock bands. I'm talking about orchestral, symphony type people who play trombone, cello, viola, violin, all these different instruments. Curse like sailors. I know that for a fact. And so some of the people I'll suggest or I will add as influence, I'll add to the channel or saying, like, I will talk about their stuff. These people do curse. So if that's an actual obstacle for you to watch a channel, and this pains me to say because I need as many subscribers as I possibly can to meet my net zero goal, this may not be the channel for you. But I hope that that's not an actual obstacle for you. But again, it might be. The second thing is I don't take requests on this channel. There's nothing wrong with channels who do take requests. There's no issue with it. It's just with the channel, I don't see that as being the centerpiece as to what we're trying to build here. That may change later, but I don't see the value in it right now as it relates to the channel. I have juggled with the idea of getting on the live stream 1 day a week or 2 days a week, where I just take requests from improvisational songs, provided people donate money to the channel, and then they can just donate that way and just be like, hey, pick from a list of songs. But the problem with that is that I have to pick the songs that I would play from, because a lot of these songs, they'll get the videos will get taken down because you can't use copyrighted music in your channels. You just can't. And some of the stuff that's copyrighted but has an open licensing, you can, because that means the artist is allowing you to use it for educational purposes only, or for just things as long as you're not putting it up and commercializing it like it's your own song or whatever. So those are things I have to work on. I have to understand those things a little bit better so I can figure out how to do those things with YouTube, and then we'll move on with that and we'll figure that out. But at least as of right now, I'm not taking requests. I don't take requests. It does not make sense for the channel. I have no issues with channels who decide to do that. It just doesn't make sense for what I'm trying to build here. Lastly, if you have any questions, I love questions, but if you have any serious questions that will take me more than 5 minutes to answer, I ask that you wait to the end of the stream, or understand that I won't get to them at the end of the stream, or add me on Facebook or Instagram so that way we can get it popping. Guys, let's get started today. I'm going to go ahead and add real quick my coffee account so that people have it. Then you get it, and then we got it, and then we go get it. Yo, happy Sunday to all you guys who are out here. Happy Sunday, and I don't know what time it is on the earth. On planet Earth where you are at, or where you are currently located. Here you go. Here it is for you. Here we go. Here is. But hopefully some of you are either morning birds, or some of you are night owls. You know what I'm saying? Early birds, and some of you are night owls. Here is a link to my. Use that. All right, so that part's done, and now here is to the, what's that called? I'm going to post that right now so that you guys have that in the app. All right, let's get it going. Let's get it popping. Let's go copy that link. We get it popping today. Yeah. We get it popping, y'all. We get it popping. We get it popping, y'all. And then we get it popping. As I said, I'm not changing the lick of the week as of right now because I said, tomorrow I have a presentation I've got to do. So once I finish this, I'm going to go work on that. Well, I'm going to go probably work out and then go work on that for the rest of the evening. And yeah, so I will be quite unreachable for the rest of the evening and the better part of tomorrow, which I will be doing my session a lot later tomorrow than I normally do, which will be around 5 p.m. my time, 11 a.m. Eastern time. So we will see how that worked out. Guys, let's get going. We're going to start with this first exercise. I had to use a different metronome, obviously. Well, we're going to 90 beats per minute, and we're going to work on the alternate spider picking exercise without moving our fingers and hands. Guys, happy Sunday, y'all. Oh, I forgot. Happy Sunday, y'all. Happy Sunday, y'all. I wanted to write subscribe my tribe, but I feel like somebody's going to take that the wrong way, and then I'm going to get shadow banned or canceled for saying something. I don't know why. Is tribe a cancelable term nowadays? I don't know. I walk on pins and needles here, walking on eggshells. I don't even know. I don't even be knowing that stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Happy Sunday, y'all. Let's get right to it. Not the best one I did, but it was better than yesterday for some reason. I don't know why. That sounded a little bit better than yesterday. Guys, we're going to move up the tempo to 110 beats per minute. 105, my bad, chatties. We're going to work on the John Petrucci Bite of the Mosquito style exercise, y'all. Happy Sunday, y'all. Shout out you. Do your dance. Honeys. Still needs some work, but it's sounding like it's coming together a little bit better, little by little, slowly but surely it's coming together. So let's get right into the alternate spider picking pattern from the 1st to the 16th fret at 105 beats per minute. This one I am struggling with at this tempo. I don't know why. I just got to keep working on it. So there's no substitute, guys. That was by far and away one of the better ones that I've ever done. That at this tempo, at least, that's fucking crazy. Happy Sunday, man. This is going pretty good for me today. This is unusual too. Like, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but this is unusual. Something is like the stars and the sun and the moon are all aligned of some sort. If you watched this yesterday, you'd be like, it's like night and day. Well, for those of you who nitpick like I do, it's night and day. Let's get back to the chromatic tapping. I'm going to turn up the volume a little bit. Shout out to you guys. Happy Sunday, guys. If you haven't done so already, I'd absolutely love it if you'd like and comment and subscribe to the channel. It helps me reach my goal of becoming net zero, which means my goal, obviously, of making it free for you, but also trying to make it as free for me as possible, meaning that I wouldn't be getting paid, but it would be like all my costs would be covered. So costs meaning strings, picks, computer. If then something breaks, you know, you got to put something back together, so you have to put insurance money aside. So, you know, if you want to do that, that'd be great. If you don't, thank you for being here regardless. We get right to the chromatic tapping from the 1st to the 16th fret, guys. Shout out you, honeys. Oh shit, I forgot to turn that down. My bad, shotties. My bad, little shotties. My little shotties. Now that we finished with that, what were we going to do next? Yeah, what do we get to do next? We get to do the fun thing next, which is, well, I guess they're all fun, but we get to work on the, we're going to do sit 90, 100, and 110 beats per minute. This is the selective picking exercise. Selective picking is alternating between alternate picking and tapping. So hammer-ons, pull-offs, and upstrokes and downstrokes. That's basically what it is. I don't want to explain the exercise right now because the exercise is very simple. I should be posting a video about that next week because it is very simple. It is not a hard exercise, and yeah, it's that simple. It's really it's so simple that me taking the time to explain it on the channel is like it's a waste of time. But you can watch me follow along at home. Let's go. exercise, guys. We're only hitting the downstrokes with it. We're going up 10 beats per minute to 100 beats per minute, guys. Shout out you. Happy Sunday. Shout out you. Happy Sunday. Let's go. Same exercise. 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Same exercise, but at 120 beats per minute. 110. I like this metronome. It's better than the one we saw the other day. Guys, we're gonna make mistakes, especially now that I'm trying to use less of my eyes to look at the fretboard. These things are gonna come, okay? The meaning, like they're going to happen more frequently. The frequency at which I'm going to make mistakes is going to be greater than that of which I've done before, because I'm not looking at my fretboard anymore. I'm trying to make sure that I'm not looking at my fretboard. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I just look stupid doing it, and I know that a lot of other guitar players spend most of their time not looking at the fretboard, and I want to look cool. I don't want to look cool, just cool. I just want to do good stuff and work hard and do good and be good. And part of being good is also playing without looking at the fretboard. So let's get right into these scales, guys. We're with the C major and C. We're doing the C major scale at 105 beats per minute, followed by the C sharp D flat major scale at 105 beats per minute, and then we're going to go finish up with the after we take the tempo Dionanda, as I've said before, from 105 all the way to 100 beats per minute, which is just 5 beats per minute off, and we're going to work on the C minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute, followed by the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Guys, let's get it going. Eyes closed, face first, can't lose. Eyes first, face closed. Oh, eyes closed, face first, can't lose. Eyes closed, face first, can't lose. Okay. Second position. Actually, I can toggle back to this main screen. Shout out to you guys. Happy Sunday. Thank you for liking and commenting and subscribing to the video. You're the best. Let's go right into the second position of the C major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Second position. position, C sharp, D flat, no, C minor, C major scale, third position, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, no, fourth position, C major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, C major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, C major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, C major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go, guys. There we go. And finally, the eighth position of the octave position of the C sharp, D flat, C major scale, my bad, at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. All right, now that we finished with that, we're gonna go right into the C sharp, D flat major scale at 105 beats per minute before we get into the pentatonics. Let's go. Happy Sunday, y'all. Shout out. Shouts to all of you. All of you. Hundreds. Let's go. Second position, C sharp, D flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, C sharp, D flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, fourth position, C sharp, D flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, C sharp, D flat minor pentatonic, C sharp, D flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, C sharp, D flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, well, not finally, the seventh position of the C sharp, D flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. finally, the 8th position of the octave position of the C sharp D flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Guys, I'm not shutting my eyes to be kind of pretentious or douchebag. I'm really working on, for those of you who weren't here, I'm just trying to work on making sure that I'm not looking down at my fretboard. That's all that is. So if I'm shutting my eyes and you're like, oh, you're being a dick or you're being pretentious, it's like, no, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to look cool while I'm doing it because I don't look, I looked at the videos. I don't look cool at all doing them. But it is for, the reason I'm doing it is just to make sure that I'm not looking down at the fretboard. Outside of just blindfolding myself, like I'm the Karate Kid of some sort. But guitar version of that, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on up in here. Anyway, guys, we're going Dionanda, 100 beats per minute. Starting to work on the minor pentatonic scales. We're starting with the C minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Second position, C sharp, C minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, C sharp, C minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Favorite shape, we all love that one. Let's go right to the fourth position of the fourth shape of the C sharp, C minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, C minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. And the sixth position, the octave position of the C sharp, the C minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Now we're gonna get right into the C sharp, D flat minor pentatonic scales. Guys, this first part is really, really hard. The stretch from the 1-4-2-5 stretch, what you're doing with your index and pinky, and then you're ringing your pinky finger, for me is a really hard stretch to do, so I'm gonna screw this one up for sure. It's okay. We're here to work. We're here to learn, okay? Let's go. One more time. I'm gonna try this one more time. That's as best as I'm gonna get it at that tempo, at least right now. I'm gonna keep working on that. We're gonna move up to the second position of the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, go. There we go. Sixth position, C sharp, D flat minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. See how much cleaner that sounds? It's because I'm playing it up the fretboard where the frets are spaced a lot less further apart. And even though I have fat fingers, it's easier for me to play that particular part up there in that part than it is for me to play it down in here, which is what Schoolboy Q would call, you guessed it, that part. Let's get it going, guys. Happy Sunday to all of you cheering out there, working hard. I appreciate all of you for being here today. Like I said before, if you haven't done so already, I would absolutely love it if you would go ahead and like and comment and subscribe to the channel. You guys are the best. I appreciate all of you. So right now, we're going to go over what is called Find the Note. Find the Note is an exercise that was recommended and talked about by Joe Satriani, a very famous guitar player. If you play guitar, you should know who that is or what he looks like. You may not like his music, but he is a conservatory guy, and so he has a lot of really good and useful information. It's like if you don't like Steve Vai's music, like I get that, or Stevie Ray Vaughan, if you don't like that music, then it's just not your style. But these are people that are incredible guitar players, and they have a lot to offer us as musicians. So Zakk Wylde is another one. His dedication to his instrument is unbelievable. He's like, I don't want to say the David Goggins of guitar players, but like I remember reading an article of his when I was in high school, which was a few years ago, give or take. And he was talking about how he said, and I'll never forget the quote, he said, "I never took days off, I never dogged it." And so that's something I've always held on to as far as being a musician, is that he never took days off. Is that no matter how things were, good things, bad things, whatever, he always worked hard on his guitar. This is craft. If you love doing this and you want to build something for yourself, this is what you have to do. So this exercise is basically us playing Find the Note. I'm not going to get into the specifics on really how to do it. It's just plus 12 minus 12. So whatever fret you're on below the fretboard, below the 12th fret, you add 12 to that number. Whatever fret number you are above the 12th fret, you subtract 12 from that number, and you get into octave position. On a 24 fretted guitar, it's going to be just a little different because you're going to be adding another fret. Because I only have 22 frets, so you're adding 2 more frets, technically speaking. So I have 22 fret guitar, and yeah, so you're adding 2 more frets to a 24 fret guitar, and it's going to be just a little bit differently. It's going to be a little bit different on our 24 fret guitar, but as of right now, most people I know only have 22 frets, so that's what we're working with. And hopefully, I will get enough money from this channel where I will be able to buy a 24 fret PRS guitar. That is in the thousands of dollars. Okay, so that's not something I'm looking for to purchase right now. We're gonna make this channel self-sustaining because you guys are gonna like, comment, subscribe to the videos, right? So we can make this shit for free. All right. Let's get right to it. We're gonna work right here. Okay, y'all know that. Find the note, finding the C note. So we know yesterday we've done this. We're in standard tuning of E, A, D, G, B, E, A, D, G, B, E, and that is not gonna change on the channel unless I state otherwise. I don't see the point unless we're working on something that particularly requires that, or I'm working on a song that I'm singing on that is something that requires a vocal range that is much higher or lower, and then I'll just have to adjust my guitar accordingly. But again, doesn't matter. Let's get right into the find the note. So we're at 8. Frets 8 and 20 on the bottom E string. Again, we know that C is on 8, and since we know that it's on 8, you add 12 to that number. You add 12 to that number, and you get 20. And if we knew starting off that we were at the 20th fret, and that gives us a C note on the E string, then you subtract 12 from that number, and you find the 8th fret. It's that simple, guys. Plus 12 minus 12. Which is at 8 and 20 on the top E string. Now we're going to go back to the bottom E string, okay? Followed by the A string, which puts us at 3 and 15 on the A string. Again, add 12 to 3, you get 15. You subtract 12 from 15, you get 3. Guys, it's that simple. Now we're going to go back to the E note, okay? Now back to 8 and 20 on the low E string. That puts us back to 8 and 20 on the high E string. Again, I'm not ready to start closing my eyes when I have to do stretches this far. I'm just not ready for it yet. Now back to the B string, which puts us to 1 and 13. That's how we find the C on the B string. Because C is only a half step up from B, which means it's only 1 fret up, and since the B string is open, you play the 1 string. You add 12 to that number, you get 13. You subtract 12 from 13, and you get 1. So that's simple, guys. Now back to 8 and 20 on the low E string. Now back to 8 and 20 on the low E string on this one, which puts us back to 3 and 15 on the A string. Now we're going to go to the D string, which puts us at, you guessed it, 10 and 20. And we know that because we've been doing this for at least a week or so. At least a week or so. Well, about a week ago. Y'all know what that means. And back to 3 and 15 on the bottom E string, or on the A string, which puts us at 8 and 20 on the low E string, putting us back to 8 and 20 on the high E string, then back to 1 and 13 on the B string. Then we're going to go to the G string, which puts us at 5 and 17. Then we're going to go back to the D string, which puts us back to, you guessed it, 10 and 22. Which puts us back to 3 and 15 on the A string. And back to 8 and 20 on the bottom E string. There we go. I didn't get that right. Guys, we're going to get right into the chord section. Now we do the chords that I really hate doing, which are the major 7th and minor 7th chords. But again, we get to do that today so that we don't have to do it tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to work on, well, I'm not going to say what that is because I got to go back and check the tape from about 2 weeks ago to see if we need to move on to a different chord system, or if we're going to stick with a C chord just until next week, or C scale just until next week, or C sharp, D flat chords. So I don't know. I have to check that back. But today we are not starting a new one because specifically, as I've said before, I have a presentation to do tomorrow. that is scaring the ever-loving shit out of me. And the crazy thing is I don't find presentations that hard. But again, it's a work-related one, so it's not really that big of a deal, but it is still a big deal to me. I don't like to do anything terribly. I don't like to sound terrible. I don't like to look stupid, as none of us do. So, you know, it's scary. And the crazy thing is, before I came to Europe, I was never worried about doing presentations. And now I cannot. It's like a mental block at this point. But that's what it is. We all have our little things. That's mine, at least as of right now. And I'm hoping as the year goes on, because I know I've got another presentation to do. Probably have another presentation to do in the next couple of weeks, or a couple of months probably. I have to get ready for that. So I have to be prepared and see how that works out. So that's why I'm not changing the chords today, guys. We're working on the C7 chords today, or we're working on the C7 chords and C scales and stuff. So I'll check tomorrow, see if we change to go from, I think we have another week of this to go, but I'm not sure. I'll just double check. Anyway, we're starting with the C7 chords. So it puts us right here. Let's go again, okay? Let's go again, okay? Oh, here we go. Now the rhythm inside chords just sound something like this right here. I bet. Let's go again, okay? Let's go again, okay? Now we finish those chords up. Let's go right into the rhythm chords, guys. And they sound a little something like this. I'm not as good at these ones either, but that's okay. We have to get better. The only way to get better, guys, is just to keep working on stuff that you're terrible at. So. this unique one. Here. With the pinky. Then here. Right here. With the pinky. Here. Yeah. Then the unique one, my bad. Here. And then here. One more time, let's go. Here. 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 And then here. 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 Then here. Then here. Then here. That's the bottom 4 string chords. Okay, let's not like this, right? Sure, okay. Oh, my bad. Time, let's go. Then here. Oh, that's not right enough. What's this? That was the third one. I'm not sure. We're just gonna do it again. Major 7 chords. Let's go. Minor 7 chords. C minor 7 chords specifically. So. Now we're gonna go right into the inside chords. These are C minor 7 inside chords, guys. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Let's not write it up. It's right here. Oh man, this is a tough one. rhythm chords, guys. C minor 7th rhythm chords, guys. Shout out to all you guys that are here on a Sunday. I know this isn't a fun day for everyone because we're always working on stuff on Sundays, but I'm thankful that you guys are here. If you could take the time to like and subscribe to the channel, that would also be extremely helpful. Yeah, it helps me make the channel net zero, which is one of my major goals for this channel, meaning it is free for me and as free for you as I possibly can make it. Again, that takes subscription, so I hope that you guys will subscribe to the channel. Because subscriptions are free, it's just a click of a button, so hopefully you will. If not, thank you for being here regardless. I'm thankful for you guys anyway. That is not right at all. Let's go again, okay? Alright, let's go to the bottom 4 string chords, guys, that sound a little something like this right here, okay? Happy Sunday, y'all. We're going to finish up with the D minor, D sharp, nope, D flat, major 7th, and D sharp, D flat, C sharp, major 7th chords, followed by the C sharp, D flat, minor 7th chords. We're going to get there. We're not going to get got today, guys. We're going to get, okay? We don't get got over here. We go get got. We go get. We don't get got. We go get, okay? Let's go right here. These are the ones I have up here. Again, I will be posting these probably next week or maybe the week after. I am having a friend scan all of these. I've got to just check out the copyright things and make sure that I am quoting people appropriately or citing people appropriately for YouTube videos, because I have to make sure that credit goes where credit is due. Not a plagiarism sort of thing, but a copyright sort of thing. But I guess those things come hand in hand. Which is another reason I was a little bit worried about posting some of this stuff. But at the same time, this book was written in the 1970s. I don't think you'd find it on the internet. You might be able to find it on eBay. I don't know why. But shout out to Mel Bay, who published this book in the 70s. However, the editor is an idiot because he has left out so many chords. Every once in a while, I'll see a chord from one section that isn't in another section. It's just a chord that you have to move up like 1 fret, and they just didn't put it in the book or took it out. So I don't know if that was like a formatting issue back in the 70s because they didn't have computers. You know, whatever. It was the late 70s. I mean, I guess not everybody had a computer, but publishing companies, I feel like they had something. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't be knowing that stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Let's go right to the D7 chords. Again, it's marked D flat, and C sharp are sonically identical. They're notated differently if you're trying to read sheet music, and that is what it is. is this not working? I keep talking about why is this not working? Like it's not my brain that's not working correctly. Oh, here it is. I'm pretty sure if you play it, let me see. Again. My brain's making the neuronal connections on how certain chords fit together, so that's good. So right to these inside chords that sound a little something like this. Right here, right here. Let's go right into these rhythm chords right here. pinky. Roll that shit off. Here. Right here. And then right here. Nope, that's not right at all. Where were we? Right here. Figured it out. Now the bottom 4 string chords that sound a little something like this. Let me do the What You Talking About, Willis Duckface. Guys, we're going to finish up these scales. We're going to finish up these scales doing the D minor 7 chords, then we're going to move on to the list of the week. And again, I posted the lick of the week. You should have it. In case nobody really commented on the video, so it should be right there in the chat section. So chat, just let me know if you need me to repost it. It's there. You should see it. It's right there above the last thing I wrote, which is Happy Sunday, y'all. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the videos. Well, like the videos and subscribe to the channel. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Happy Sunday, y'all. Let's go to these inside chords that sound like this right here, okay? Again. One more time, okay? Rhythm chords, guys. We're almost done here. We got about 3 more minutes left and we done with these for today. go again, okay? I think it was the third time. Yeah. Like Chit. Yeah. I don't know if you guys seen that before. But his name's Chit, C-H-I-T, not S. You know what I mean. Anyway. Bottom 4 string chords. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we finished with that. Now we're going to the lick of the week, and this is my favorite one. I like this one a lot. I posted it into the chat if you guys need to see it or hear it again. I'm going to play it against a metronome. We were at 70 beats per minute, so I'm trying to get this posted today. I'm trying to get it posted this week, so I'm trying to do the same exercise. It's got to be at like 120 beats per minute. Let's see. That might be about 100. Might even be less than that. We're doing it at 70. Ric Flair, that one. gonna try it one more time to try to just get it perfectly before I end this section of it. I mean, your boy's sick. Just feels good to get something right every once in a while, you know? Like, you've been working on it for a while, so I don't mean to sound like a cocky prick, but I mean, you've been working on something for a while. It feels good when you nail it, you know? Hit the nail on the head with that. So, now that we finished with that, what are we doing next, guys? Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for us to work on, you know what it is, the O.D. Polyphia riff, okay? Again, I still don't have the tabs for that. I'm going to try to find those later this week. One thing I can tell you is that if I don't find them before, let's say Wednesday, I don't have a lot of stuff to do after my presentation. So my hours are going to be the same, but I don't have a lot of stuff to do preparing-wise before then. So I can spend a little bit more time working on this stuff. I will try to find this by Wednesday, and you can hold me to that. If Wednesday I can't find it, I'll write it up myself, and I don't know if I can post it, because it's a copyright thing, but I will write it myself, and that way we can figure this whole thing out. So let's get to it, guys. The only way to it is through it. So let's go. This is what it sounds like. I think my head missed a beat somewhere, which is why that didn't come out well. That's how it goes. I messed that up a little bit right there. This is the harder part. Like, and then it's, I don't know if it's played down like, I don't know how that part's played. I don't know if you're picking it or you're strumming it, but that's the next part. It's literally the same chord, but broken up at the top of the fret is supposed to be broken down and tapped at the front bar. So I don't know. So it sounds like this. Then. That's 2 times in a row. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start working right into the backing track section of today's channel. For today's session, guys. We're going to get right to it because I got to scoochie booch, just skedaddle up out of here. On some that. I don't want to, but I got to because I've got to go work out and then I got to go focus on this presentation the rest of the evening. I'm just going to be running through it all day, all night until I get this thing right. So, wish me luck either way. I hope you'll cross your fingers for me. If you're thinking about me tomorrow, in the sense that this goes well. C, G, A minor, and F. one did not end particularly well. I can do better than that. I know that I can because I do better than that every single day. Not every single day, but every so while. Yesterday didn't end well. The first one, the second one ended pretty good. Let's try it again. Again, these guys, we're not here to judge ourselves or be too harsh on ourselves about this stuff. Our goal is to get better. The only way to do that is to understand what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong, and not beat yourself up over it. Just keep fighting through that bullshit. And the bullshit is you making mistakes. So let's get it going. And the chords are the same. These are C, G, A minor, and F major chords. A minor here. Because I was paying attention to the ending. And that allowed me to use my big juicy beefy brain to get the song done the way that it needed to be done. Guys, I want to say thank you so much for joining me on the session today. I do have to end the stream in the next 5-10 minutes or so because I've got other shit I got to do. Unfortunately, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Guys, I want to thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here on Sunday. I know that there's not much attendance. It's Sunday. Sunday's a fun day for everybody, and so other people are either, you know, doing a church services or hanging out with their families or enjoying a good Sunday dinner, and I hope that our Sunday brunch or Sunday with the family, whatever the case is, I hope that you're enjoying time with your family. If you can get the chance to, if you're not able to be with them in person, I hope that you are able to speak with them on the phone or whatever medium you choose to speak with them with, whether it's like letter or smoke signal. I don't know what people do nowadays. I don't understand. I don't be understanding none of y'all. Okay, let's get real. yeah, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you for joining me today. For those of you who were able to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, thank you for that. It is very helpful. It helps me accomplish my #1 goal of making this channel net zero, meaning it is as free for you as I'm trying to make for me as possible. There's a nasty delay on this video, and I'm not sure why it is. It's just like sitting here saying like I'm still playing the video or playing the song, but again, that's not what is happening right now. I just want to say thank you for being here. Okay? Let's me go over my spiel real quick, and I'm going to end the session. I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel, and this is what I'm trying to build. For those of you who don't know what it's about, let me get my spiel real quick. The channel is about 4 things. The first 2 things involve the live stream. The live stream is broken down into 2 individual parts. Now, the first part is the improvisational section. Or the first part is the practice session, and the second part is the improvisational section. So the first part is about me practicing, you practicing, and us practicing together so that we can get from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, and from the expert onto the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. We are going to do that by suggesting and giving each other different references of different people who can help us get to that next level, influencers, exercises, etc., etc. And the structure will basically follow this similar structure. It may change, I may change the position of it, but generally this is what it's going to be, at least for now. Warm-ups, obviously, warm-ups will always be there. Warm-ups, scales, chords, different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, different chords and voicings, different licks of the week, as well as different cover songs that we will be using for promotional uses on the channel. Unless YouTube says we can't do it. So we're going to continue to do that in order to help us build a foundation to do the second thing, which is to play improvisational guitar. And that takes everything that we've learned, our chords, our scales, and understanding our licks of the week, and our understanding of how the fretboard works together, in order to create the best music we possibly can, the improvisational music, obviously to try to get from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, and from that onto the virtuoso levels of improvisational music, guitar playing. And so what I'm asking people to do is basically to judge me on the channel, because I'm going to be the one that's playing live stream or on the live stream, to judge me, to comment, to let me know what you think about how I'm doing, if I'm doing better, if I'm doing worse, if I'm doing okay, whatever. I might cut these even into shorts so that way people can judge it for themselves. Say, this is Monday through Friday. These are the same ones you use. Did I do better this day or this day? You let me know. I'll cut out a 30 or 40-second clip of those videos, or maybe however long those videos I can make. I'll make as many shorts as I possibly can to try to do that. Now that I have a microphone, it's going to be the quality sound of the sound is going to be much better. So we're going to get that figured out. But again, my goal and my hope is that at a certain point you will feel not only comfortable but confident enough to put out the videos yourself, to use the backing tracks that I have available in the description of every single video, or not the description, but in the playlist section of my channel, and you will record your own stuff. Upload it to YouTube, and then send me the link. Obviously, with your permission, I would like to talk about how you attack the fretboard, how I would attack the fretboard using the same song, and what we can do as a collective to get better. Both of those things are in service to the third thing, which, again, people don't understand because I haven't done it yet. I haven't done it technically on the internet yet. But again, the next part of the channel is about me creating the best music I can in Logic Pro X. It's about me taking my understanding of guitar, my understanding of the fretboard, and my understanding of music theory to take my music to the next level, to create as much music as I possibly can, to post every single day, and to try to figure out how to create my own music and put it out there so that people can hear it, they can judge it and see what it is for what it is. So 100% of the music, at least at the beginning, is going to suck. It's not going to be good, okay? But I'm going to put it out there, and I'm going to try to do it every single day so people can see my production skill, and this is what I can do. And I'll also put in a time capsule what I have decided to do for that particular day, different things, like different chord progressions or what I'm working on that particular week, and how long it took me to do. That way people will have it up there, and they'll have an understanding of what I can do in that period of time. That being said, so 100% of the stuff I'll be putting out there will be music for me to get better. The other 90% will be for my personal stuff, obviously. 90% of that will be for my own personal stuff that I'm creating. The other 10% will be split into 2 parts. Music I create for other individual artists who are just looking for new music to write on, to surf on, to rap on, to sing on, whatever. And then the other 10% will be, or the other 5% will be given to people who are working on independent films. And I work with a bunch of independent film artists, and I would just like to continue to create music for them because it's mixing and mastering process is a very different mixing and mastering process than it would be for other things. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Okay? If you can do that, that would be very, very great, very, very helpful. The next thing I'd like to say is basically when people don't watch the channel serves for me as where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. So if you want to see what I'm doing, you see what I'm about, you want to help me out with the channel, the best way to do that is obviously to give me constructive criticism, but also to like and comment and subscribe to the channel. It helps me do the next thing, which is about making the channel net zero. But until I can make the channel net zero, which basically meaning it's as free for you as I'm trying to make for me as possible, the only way for me to do that is for me to ask people to get involved with the to donate to the channel. Okay, so that's at least during this period of time, I do not have the subscribers I need to get to the point where I'm trying to get to advertiser-driven revenue. And so what I'm asking people to do is to donate to the channel. Easy. You can do that. My copy link is available in the description of the video, but it's also located in the chat section. It's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. Again, that's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. You can donate as little as €1 to the account. If you'd like to. If you don't want to, I understand this is a tough time for everybody. That's why I'm trying to make this net zero, so that people don't have to spend any money to watch or work out with what I'm trying to do here. And so that way you have no excuse to not get better at guitar, because we're working on this stuff together. So, secondly, if you want to help out in a more indirect way with the channel, an indirect financial way with the channel, you can do so by getting involved with the cryptocurrency space. Now, again, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. However, I very much enjoy trading cryptocurrency. I do it every single day. I don't purchase it every single day, but I do spend between $25 and $50 minimum a month on cryptocurrency. Try not to spend too much more than that. I have spent a little bit more than that this month. I'll tell you that much right now. But again, I ask people to get involved because I like the cryptocurrency space, and I think it's a great way for you to get in control of your own finances and to be in control of whatever happens with your particular finances. And instead of spending, $30 or $40 on coffee every week, you can purchase cryptocurrency, and that's what I do personally. But again, I'm not telling you what you should do. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you shouldn't do with your money, nor would I ever do that. But I enjoy cryptocurrency. I believe in the blockchain and its applications. And so if you want to get involved, or if you want to even just discuss it before you want to get involved, feel free to email me, or feel free to send me shoot me a message. Say, hey, what's this all about? What are you trying to do here? What's this all about? And I can talk to you about how I feel about it. I can direct you in the way of people who have also done it, and then that way you can check it out for yourself and decide for yourself if cryptocurrency is right for you. And in the event you decide yes, if you spend $50 or more on any of these platforms, they will offer you perks and benefits that will be greater than that which you get if you sign up by yourself. Because for a friend program, that's what they want. They want people like me to get clients like you in the door. That's just how it works. Same thing works as the bank. They'll offer you and your buddy $100 cash back at a bank. Same concept works on cryptocurrency, but they won't give it to you back in cash. They'll give it to you back in cryptocurrency. So if they're giving you cash back, $20 cash back for every $50 you spend, then they'll do that to you in cryptocurrency. Or they'll offer you $100 off the trading fees, which is advantageous if you trade often like I do. So it's really, really helpful. But whatever they offer you, they will in turn offer me as I'm referring clients. And I don't tell people what they offer you because their offers change all the time. They change every 2 or 3 weeks, so I don't have time to keep up with that. But if you want to get involved with that, you have any questions, you can email me or whatever, and I can direct you in the right direction. I'm not going to tell you what you should and shouldn't do, but I can direct you, or we can have a conversation about that if you'd like. Yeah, so whatever they offer you, they will in turn offer me, and as I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains, at a minimum $50, but a maximum of $100, I will be reinvesting back in my platform on January 1st, 2026, and we will make that announcement on January 1st, 2026. In the meantime, we are going to continue to keep doing what we're doing, which is to ask people to continue to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So I ask that people do that. And again, during this period of time, I ask people also to check out the list I'm going to put up for a sondage poll of different things that we can purchase for $50 and $100 range, of things that I would personally want, and then we'll see what people think about what I should get, and then I will go off of that, hopefully. But there should be at least, if I don't get at least 40 people or 50 people who vote on it, then I'm just going to pick something myself. It just doesn't make sense that way. The last thing I would just ask people to do is just to help me by subscribing to me across all platforms. I'm currently available on Facebook, on Instagram, on obviously YouTube, but in TikTok and Twitch. So if you want to get involved in any of those channels, helping me grow those other channels by liking and subscribing to me on those channels will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. And help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other accounts. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for always joining me. Thank you for the continual love you guys send me, for the help that you've been giving me, for the advice, all the things, guys. I just want to say thank you. Happy Sunday to all of you. Again, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. Okay, this is my channel. Also, I just want to say, if you could cross your fingers for me tomorrow, you do have a bit of a presentation to do. I will have another one at some point, I think in probably at the end of November as well. So I hope that you'll cross your fingers for me. If you think about me tomorrow as far as doing well on that, so I can just feel kind of relieved. I don't know why this stresses me out so much. Not a big deal. Anyway, guys, I'm a real person. I have feelings. I go by the name Muzzy McGee, guys. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build. And I'm going to continue to build this thing brick by brick. But with your help, guys, we can make it happen more quickly. Okay, love you. Bye. Happy Sunday. Bye.